Hi, welcome to Learn English and Practice with Marie. Today we're going to do Advanced Vocabulary Builder Lesson 48, where we'll go through 10 advanced words and talk about their definitions, parts of speech, and a couple of example sentences for each. We'll finish with a story so that we can all get extra practice. This is a series. There were 47 videos that came before this and many more to come, so please subscribe if you'd like to see more of the same. Let's go ahead and hop in. First, listen to me pronounce the words. Dilatory, enmity, hypothetical, buffet or buffet, precipice, invective, artisan, pulchritude, convene, impotent. Dilatory. This means tending to delay, causing delay. It's a verb. So someone who's exhibiting dilatory behavior is slowing everything and everyone down. They're causing some sort of delay. You could, for example, refer to construction crews who fail to clear the road during rush hour traffic as dilatory to someone's morning commute. Examples are the employee's dilatory behavior in completing tasks led to delays in the project. She realized she needed to overcome her dilatory habits to achieve her goals efficiently. Enmity. This means ill will, hatred, hostility. It's a noun. So the idea of enmity is to just really not like someone or something. For example, a couple of enemies might have enmity toward each other. They just don't like each other. Examples are the long-standing enmity between two families had its roots in a historical conflict. The reconciliation attempts failed, and enmity persisted between the neighboring nations. Hypothetical. This means supposed or assumed true, but unproven. It's an adjective. So someone might pose a hypothetical situation where they give a scenario. It's not a scenario that's actually played out or that's actually true, but we're assuming it's true for the sake of argument. It's something unproven, and you'll hear hypothetical questions, hypothetical scenarios. These are just things used to kind of get you thinking. Examples are, in the meeting, we discussed a hypothetical scenario to analyze potential risks. The professor encouraged the students to explore hypothetical situations in their research. Buffet, buffet. So this word has different pronunciations based on the part of speech and completely different meanings as well. So let's review both. A meal consisting of several dishes from which guests serve themselves. That's as a noun, so that would be buffet. All right. And then as a verb, especially of the wind or waves, strike repeatedly and violently. Batter. So that would be buffet as a verb. So you can see those are very different meanings. So a buffet would be a situation where you get a chance to choose a lot of food and choose to eat. In America, all you can eat buffets are very popular, and they're a lot of fun. You get to choose from a selection of dishes and pick whatever you want and put it on your plate. And at an all-you-can-eat buffet, you can keep going up for more. Very exciting. And then in terms of buffet, this is used often in a nautical sense. So the idea of waves hitting the side of a boat or hitting something in the water or the ocean. It's this motion and this battering that goes along with the word buffet. Examples are, the restaurant had a variety of food in its buffet. The storm's strong winds buffeted the coastal town, causing damage to buildings and trees. Precipice. This means the face of a cliff, a steep or overhanging place. It's a noun. So to be on a precipice, if you have land like this, kind of overhanging, like to be right on the edge would be the precipice. And there's some danger associated with that. You can also hear the word precipice used in kind of a more metaphorical sense to refer to a critical juncture or a critical moment. You'll see in one of the examples that making a big decision in your life can be referred to as being at the precipice of a major life change and then deciding what to do. Examples are, as they hiked higher, they approached the edge of the steep precipice with caution. The protagonist found herself standing on the precipice of a life-changing decision. Invective. This means an angry verbal attack. It's a noun. So an invective is hostile and unpleasant, and it's an attack directed at someone or something. You definitely don't want to be the target of an invective. That sounds unpleasant. Examples are, during the heated argument, he hurled invective at his opponent, resorting to personal attacks. Instead of engaging in constructive criticism, the reviewer chose to write an invective-laden review. Artisan. This is a worker in a skilled trade, especially one that involves making things by hand. It's a noun. So you can think of a sculptor, a cobbler, a potter, all of these people involved in a trade, particularly those that involve like hand-based work, as artisans. Examples are, the artisan crafted a beautiful wooden sculpture, showcasing incredible skill and craftsmanship. She admired the work of the artisan who painted intricate designs on the ceramic plates. Pulchritude. This means physical beauty. It's a noun. You can use the word pulchritude to refer to people, but then also natural settings. It's just anything that is beautiful. Examples are, the garden's pulchritude was admired by everyone who visited, with its vibrant flowers and lush greenery. Her natural pulchritude shone through, captivating the audience during the beauty pageant. Convene. This means to call together, assemble. It's a verb. So to convene a group means to bring them all together, to bring typically people together in one place. You might, for example, convene a political body. You can hear the word convene and convention are very similar. So conceptually, those are two words along the same lines. Examples are, the board of directors will convene to discuss the company's future strategy. The annual conference will convene at the convention center next month. Impotent. This means unable to take effective action, helpless or powerless. It's an adjective. You'll also hear this word used to refer to a man's inability to procreate effectively, to perform in a sexual setting. So just a heads up that many people who haven't built their vocabulary fairly extensively might hear this word and only know that meaning. But there's that meaning, and then this more broad, overarching idea that to be impotent means to lack power, lack control, to be unable to do something. Examples are, despite his authoritative title, he felt impotent in making any real changes within the organization. The medication proved to be impotent in curing the rare disease. So let's do our review story for extra practice. Marcus, a passionate artisan, yearned to achieve greatness in his craft, but his dilatory nature often hindered his progress. Unbeknownst to him, a seed of enmity was growing within the artisan community due to jealousy surrounding his exceptional talent. One day, Marcus stumbled upon a hypothetical scenario presented by a wise elder. The elder described a legendary artisan who conquered the precipice of greatness by creating an awe-inspiring masterpiece. Intrigued, Marcus sought to make that hypothetical tale his reality. Determined, Marcus decided to convene a gathering of fellow artisans, hoping to unite them through the shared love of art. He hosted a grand buffet, enticing everyone with delicious delicacies, which melted away the bitterness of enmity that once existed among them. As the artisans gathered, Marcus unveiled his latest creation, a breathtaking sculpture that exuded pulchritude. The crowd stood in awe, their hearts touched by the beauty of his work. Jealousy turned into admiration, and invective remarks were replaced with words of praise. With newfound camaraderie, Marcus and his fellow artisans formed a close-knit community that nurtured creativity and supported each other's dreams. Marcus had conquered the precipice of his dreams, no longer feeling impotent in the pursuit of his artistic vision. With the spirit of camaraderie, he stood ready to face the world as a true artisan, embracing the path to greatness with open arms. So, let's read through these words one more time. Dilatory, enmity, hypothetical, buffet or buffet, precipice, invective, artisan, pulchritude, convene, impotent. Great job today. There are other videos like this on this channel, and there will be more, so please go ahead and subscribe. I'll put playlists and videos right down here. And feel free to ask me any questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!